So this is the presentation for the letter cubes dice for divination instructions, advanced modified version. The dice divination technique was created by Jim Girouard, who is a scryer. For further questions or answers on how to be trained on working with this divinatory technique, please contact Jim at revelartist7@gmail.com. This is an advanced form of the original dice divination method, which has been modified in how the word sequences are decoded from each of the 5 dice throw rows in step 1. In step 2, the word sequences are derived by creating 5 word lines. These word lines are matched up to the letters from step 1. The advanced version of this dice divination document was modified by Ileana for this video presentation. The dice divinatory method eventually allows individuals to be able to divine such matters as doing soul readings, finding lost people, diagnosing a disease or diseases, contacting ETs, which are extraterrestrials, communicating with future timelines, your higher self, etc. Most information divined from the dice comes from the oracle, universal knowledge, your higher self, your consciousness, your subconsciousness. When doing a dice reading session, it is recommended to have a clear mind without any thought preconceptions to what the dice reading will reveal, so there is no personal biased influence to the outcome. At times, the higher self will provide decoded messages in addition to the original question asked, so it is good to have 2 separate sections for the recorded answers. Here are the instructions for step 1 of the dice divination method. Step 1 is using the 26 letter dice from the game Boggle or from the Campbell's alphabet dice game. Ask a question, then gently throw the dice 5 times and write out the letters in the middle of the page. After throwing a row of the 26 dice, shuffle the dice before throwing again so there is no repeat of same letters. You will have 130 letters to make words from. There will be 5 rows. I would suggest writing down your question before doing the dice throws, just so you know what question you were asking. And on the next page, we will look at some examples of the type of questions you can ask for the dice divination method. So here are question examples for the dice method for how to ask the questions. Begin by starting to ask simple questions first, like, how can I work with the dice divination method? Then once you have become used to working with the divination dice, and it becomes easier to decode the messages, start asking more intricate or complex questions like the example below used in a sample reading. Why did I incarnate to planet Earth? This is an advanced question. Here is an example of what the 5-letter rows would look like when you throw the 26 dice of the letters. So 5 dice throws. Throw 1. There's 26 letters in total. So I'll voice over what the letters were. So in throw 1, it was E, L, N, S, N, D, S, S, E, E, L, F, W, I, X, D, A, R, G, C, E, E, S, S, E, N. Throw 2 was L, W, P, R, N, O, D, E, E, Y, U, Z, B, G, H, E, R, C, A, V, O, S, E, E, U, O. Throw 3 was E, H, O, L, U, T, Y, D, D, E, N, B, H, S, S, A, R, I, E, V, E, S, I, M. Throw 4 was S, R, N, R, E, T, X, GWRDTNHATIOREUAUTNE. And throw 5 was LEEPZEDOSHRECEOUR. And sometimes when you throw the 5 lines, you might get even a word in there, or a few words, or even a sentence in the 26 letters. That's what I sometimes get. Total sentence or even a couple of words in there, so that I already see in the throw lines. So that's something interesting worth mentioning. So this is step 2. So next on the page, write out the words as you find them in the 5 rows of the throw lines. The letters of the word or words you are looking for can be in any section of the 26 letter combinations of each throw line. As well, letters forming words can be next to each other in each of the throw lines. Here is an example of what the word sequences would look like for the reading that was done. Note, oftentimes it is a good idea to write out which word lines the words belong to in order to be able to match up the words with the row of the throw lines. So here are the word descriptions of the reading example. So for words line 1, the following words appeared for the 26 letters of throw 1. Dare, grace, life, danger, green, face, essence, grease, need, silence, sad, wide, in, find, free, disease, land, feel, safe, sense, Ileana. So for words line 2, the words were her, see, you, soon, sound, dear, cave, dead, grounded, power, nobody, can, race, zen, breach, honor, greed, evolve, odyssey, core, say, on, have, good, your, gazer, worry, node, peace, no. So for the words line 3, the following words came out. Stars, star, eat, eve, some, time, brother, sister, mom, dad, tide, north, south, them, mother, hidden, even, line, solution, never, system, thyroid, at, are, beast, mate, save, Atlantis, and earth, my, the, is, stay, order, healthy, then, is, beauty, dreams, loot, relieved, den, more, days. For words line 4, the following words were seen, near, word, hat, had, wrong, extra, route, tradition, hate, strong, strange, owe, to, truth, with, without, space, not, do. And for words line 5, the words were leap, house, sheer, hub, she, sleep, zero, bad, road, rope, cold, sheep, soul, doll, should, hero, hello, so, hour. And on the next page, what we'll do is actually form sentences from all of these words, because all of the words from the 5 lines are interconnected to form the sentences and the paragraphs of the final divination decoding. In step 3, once you have listed all the words you can find in the throw lines, start writing out the words on the middle of the page to form your sentences. As in the above example on the other page, There will be certain words or connectors to words that will immediately catch your eye to form the sentences, and other words will be more subtle, so it could take more time to add to the sentences as you form the decoded message or messages. And you don't have to use all of the words in the 5 throw lines. It's good to use your intuition and what you're feeling in order to make connections with the words for the sentences. So you can use some of the words or all of them. It depends on what is linking in the sentence or the paragraph for those words. Here's an example of what the decoded sentences would look like. Message decrypted. Answers received from universe about Earth incarnation. Dare to save our grace and essence in order to evolve the Odyssey in truth. Power nobody can breach in honor. Hidden silence is wrong. Find the system solution in time to honor Earth. Seen strong near north and south. The route to the hub in the stars. Soul hero should stay strong and save Maid in time on the route to Atlantis. Have some time with dear mom and dad on the road to life so zen. Tradition is never a strange word in seen truth. Ileana is relieved. I sense peace, no more cold days. So that was part of the paragraph that came from my own subconsciousness in the connection that I had with the dice for this example of the dice divination reading, because I used my own reading for this. So that's what came out of it. And there's always a connection with any of the dice readings that we do for ourselves. It will reflect your life, and basically the answer to the question will reflect something that's going on in your life or something that's already happened that's part of the question. So it directly relates to you and your life and to anything that is connected with your life in these dice readings. So that's something to be aware of that I've experienced with the answers that I've received from the dice throws. And also I got some advice and insights from my higher self for this reading example. And the insights and advice was as following. Eat healthy, then thyroid is good, free of her disease. See you soon, dear child. You are grounded in space, in the green beauty of your motherland. Do not feel sad, stargazer. Sleep safe and sound in your dreams without worry. And it's quite interesting because these insights are quite informative. There was some issues with sleep and not sleeping soundly, which by relaxing more, going outside more, and being more grounded with Mother Earth, I've been able to relax and sleep better. So that was interesting advice. And again, I eat very healthy, so my thyroid is more under control now, and I'm much healthier because what I eat reflects on my health and my body. So that's another something that was highlighted in this higher self advice that came through in the dice reading. As well, I was kind of feeling cold on certain cold days, and I started wearing boots, and it made me feel better. So that was part of the answer, which is very interesting. So it's usually quite on, some of these answers that come in through the dice readings. And again, it's all connected to our soul and who we are when we do these readings. So it's good to look back at them once in a while to see what the answer was and to write it down, either on paper or save it on the computer in some kind of word program. Because it's just good to look back sometimes and see what the answers were to these dice readings, and also to date them, to see what the date was and what was happening in your life at that time and what came through the dice reading. So that's very important to keep in mind. And if you would like the dice reading to be decoded for you from your 5 throws of the 26 dice, please do contact Jim Girouard. He has been doing these dice readings for quite a long time, as he invented this method, so he can help you to decode it, and you can try decoding it yourself as well after some practice, or contact him. And his email is listed on the top description on the first page, the dice divination method, so please do contact him for more information if you're interested, or for him to help you to decode your readings from the dice throws. Thank you and namaste.